Good evening, everybody. Oh fuck, it's not even evening. I was gonna say good morning. Good afternoon. Okay, I was looking for a sleepy Yoshi gif. And I found this gif instead, so let me just use this instead. Because the stream may be encouraging for sleep. I'll talk about the lineup when Pop gets here, so for now, take this as my first impression. This music's copyright free, right? This music's not licensed? So anyway, we'll keep this GIF up until Dama ruins it for us. In the meantime, go back to trying to find the specific GIF. Afternoon. Alright, this one will work. This will be the sleep signal. When this GIF appears, you must go to sleep. The look on the McDonald's employee's face will be epic. Get this out of it. My mouse is doing that thing again. It wasn't doing it for a few days where it was kind of moving on its own. Started doing it again. Yeah, I got no ideas as to why. Don't worry about it later. That's not what we're here for. We're here today for Square. Western Square, mostly. And again, Pop's gonna join us shortly, and then I'll go over the, plans. So in the meantime, tonight I think I'm gonna stream Animal Crossing, since I streamed the game when it first came out. Thought it'd be a good idea, because I wanted to do that anyway, stream in a year to show how the island progressed from the very first stream. I thought that'd be really cool. So we're gonna do that tonight. I even got another email about the Square Enix Presents. But yeah. Yeah, I'm sure people have a lot of expectations if they didn't see that most of the talk is gonna be for Western Square stuff. But yeah, Mr. True is sub. Oh shit, I need to sub. Persona PC ports? No, that's less expectations and anyway, welcome Mr. True, welcome back to the Funny Gamer Army. I need to sub too. I'm never that's me. I'm never on Twitch. And you know, on my main account. The only time I go on this website is so anyway, the only reason I'm ever on Twitch is for uploading VODs to YouTube. So I'm never on my main account. So that Twitch Prime sub goes wasted a lot of months. Just because I forget and I'm never looking at the channel, so I never see the reminder, which would be cool if they ever had an auto-renew. I guess at this point, though, they're not going to do that. They're just going to shove more of the reminders. Anyways, Austin, welcome back to the Funny Gamer Army, haha. Funny Gamer Army numbers are really, really looking up. Couldn't install app. Can't auto-update. Uninstall to install this version. There's 2 different versions of the Discord app now, I guess. I don't need that. Hi, Steven.
Heyo. I'm here for the Square, sponsored by the cup noodles I'm eating at the moment. Thank you, Square.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was waiting for Pop. Pop has 2 minutes before I just run through this email. Pop has 1 minute before. He has 40 seconds, specifically. Twitch Prime still isn't letting me use my free sub. That's annoying. Yeah, I'm always forgetting. But, just letting you not use it. Is that a mobile thing? Didn't it take a while for mobile to be able to use it? Or am I'm probably thinking of other features that came later to Twitch Mobile. Desktop right now, Anyway, no big deal, because that, you know, we need to hit 100 to get the payout, and it comes when it comes. It's no big deal. We're here no matter what anyway. So Pop's here.
Hi.
Anyway, so
There he is.
the schedule, as we were saying, is mostly a Western Square show from everything that's not in Japan. The list of things that'll be included at 38 seconds. World premiere of the next major Life is Strange. The title and everything of it is already like posted up, but we'll see that it's probably open on it. This will be the next game in this critically acclaimed series, featuring an all-new protag wielding an exciting new power. It's also not episodic. And then Outriders, Marvel's Avengers is still here. Tomb Raider 25th Anniversary, which had a announcement already. Just Cause Mobile, new mobile game announced for Square Montreal, and more. We also have licensed music, so we have to mute for the first minute and 40 seconds of this video. In the context of that statement, Square, in Square's email, they gave us the time codes for what songs are licensed in this whole presentation. So for the first minute and 40 seconds, this trailer here is licensed music, so we can go ahead and mute it.
Sounds like cyberpunk music. As weird as that sounds.
This is Outriders, by the way. I only know that because of the email. I have no record. I don't recognize a single thing on screen. Oh shit!
Oh,
sorry, I forgot about
playing-
Mario. Sorry.
No wonder it sounds like cyberpunk. They're playing Grimes.
Huh. Anyway, yeah, sorry. I forgot about the GIF. Sorry. We'll save Mario sleeping emote for later.
Isn't Outriders another, like, Destiny type game?
Doesn't Square already have...
Oh, sorry. Yep.
I thought Square already had a Destiny game in the works.
Marvel Avengers.
Yeah, Marvel Avengers as well.
Oh, I didn't know. Jeez.
Yeah.
Outriders, I think it's like a little bit, but it seems to be differentiated enough. Like I know a friend of mine played the beta, and like he didn't really care much about Destiny, but he really liked Outriders. So
Guess we'll see.
I did mean to try out the beta for it, but I missed out on it.
It'll have to be a word of mouth thing later.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the only time investments I'm ready for are, oh, I can unmute now.
To get all of today's updates. This is Square Enix presents.
Monster Hunter Rise.
Let's pick up with more on Outriders.
That's my next 100-hour game. And then I gotta mute again when Tomb Raider's up.
Hey, it's me.
Hey, it's Phil.
I thought that was the video.
Yeah, just a man hanging Outrider stuck to his chest. Hey, it's me.
Hey, it's
Let's
me.
get the breakdown on Outriders. This guy's
Hey,
hanging.
it's me. As you can see, shit fucked.
Phil, did you play Outriders?
I really like Outriders. I think Outriders is super fun.
Oh, cool.
Outriders, a co-op RPG.
For those who want to try it, the demo is out and it's crossplay between all the consoles out right now.
Created by
Sick.
people can fly.
Oh, the
Is
demo's
it
still out? I thought it was just
Co-op
time.
RPG, or is it like a Destiny Games as a Service RPG?
It is a no. They've specifically said that it is not a. They're only going to support the game if it's successful. There is no quote-unquote roadmap set in place. The game has an end,
Mankind is bleeding out in the trenches of
Interesting.
which
But
is
am I gonna
honestly.
But am I going to be grinding
It's
for
weird.
loot?
planet.
Yes, 100%. It is still a loot grinder, but it's not in the sense where it's like they're not trying to do a live service model because they know everyone just really dislikes it.
It's
They
so it's
wanted
not
to
a
create
it's
a
not a
game-
infinite game loop end game.
Right. They wanted to create a game that had a lot of gameplay, but had a definitive end at some point. So that, like, if people want more, they could, like, you know, if this game succeeds, they're going to expect DLC for sure. But it's more Diablo than it is Destiny, which is great.
That's a good way to put it.
But are left altered.
More Diablo 2?
Oh my god. Fucking Kevin, listen, you don't have to sit here and it's
Making
not
sure.
that
I'm
deep.
making
It's
sure.
not that deep, Pop.
Making sure.
Demigods.
I don't know
Visually,
what
it looks
Sunday
good
is,
though.
Battlefield, the tables have most definitely turned. With the anomaly flowing through
Although
their
it
veins,
gets quite gory, but visually.
I hope this game gets a chapter 13 verse 2. Fuck off, Gord.
Playstyle, an extensive skill tree that, while freely respectable, demands
Oh,
hard
now I
choices
see why I
to
say
make.
Diablo.
Yes.
Prefer a devious hit and run approach. The trickster's
Jokey.
manipulation of time and space will be to your tastes. Deadly up close, the trickster will annihilate enemies with spectacular powers,
Do we get subtitles?
such as the temporal.
No,
slice.
sorry guys.
You know what's a really good indication of what this gameplay loop is like? It's all the best parts of Mass Effect multiplayer, pretty much.
Place deadly
Okay.
turrets and release climate-altering
Gunplay feels very good. The skills feel very good to pull off. Progression, I mean, obviously you can't really have a lot of progression in a demo, so you know. I like this game a hell of a lot more than I like Remnant for sure. There's some really good class identity so far. The Trickster's really neat. The support class that we'll see, the Technomancer here, is kind of strange, but it's all fun.
How spongy are the enemies outside of bosses?
Not very spongy so far. Bosses are also not that spongy either.
Oh, really?
It's all a very good feedback loop. Yeah, it's really good. It's actually very good.
Cool.
Each class has its own spin on a healing
Maybe
mechanic
I'll try
that
it.
rewards health for performing certain actions that reinforce the
I
class's
mean,
playstyle.
there is a demo you can just
Get
download.
out of cover.
It
Throw
is for
yourself
free.
Yeah.
first into the fray and think
Take a look.
aggressive. The Outrider's journey will take the
I'd hate to,
beyond
when it
the
officially comes out, get invested and not
as they
be able to
find
put the
the
time in.
source of a
Because I
mysterious
really want to put the time into Monster Hunter.
snow-capped heights of Eagle Peaks,
I want to know if I can handle 2 games like this.
arid deserts.
Because it does sound way more interesting now.
I'm downloading the demo now for later.
Outriders is rich with side quests and additional story. You may be pulled into a search and rescue mission. Drawn in to investigate a menacing
The
cult,
unfortunate thing is that this
or
game
ask
is on
to
Games Pass, but
hyper
only for
evolved
Xbox.
creatures.
So
Huh.
Each quest allows you to scavenge for new gear and weapons. Wear or trade with the duplicitous street vendors of humanity's new settlements.
Well, with both,
Or NPCs in your own content.
depending on the game, I'm not as pervy to even if it was on Game Pass on PC.
Which allow you to further tweak your gear with modifiers that can have a
Like, I also had the frustrating
Yeah, but
experience
it's-
when Yakuza came out on PC, first for Game Pass, by like a few hours, but
Yeah, but it's one of those things where it's like Outriders, I feel like, is gonna live or die based on like people's general impressions.
yeah.
Because I think a lot of people, I mean, just on the basis of looking at it, everyone's gonna think it's already like a service game, and it's simply not. And I think that, you know, the chagrin that's been associated with that, like how it's just being like, oh, so it's just Destiny. It's like, no, it's really shitty. It's like, it actually feels better than Destiny to play in some regards because you can use skills pretty frequently. Like, you know, this is kind of how I want Destiny to play. Like, to be entirely honest.
Those vehicles are
You know,
cool.
I want end level gameplay to be the kind of crazy shit I'm already doing in the beginning of the game. So
your achievements can get the eyeballs they deserve.
Yeah, that's
This
awesome.
is all just the tip of the iceberg. As the Outriders travel further beyond humanity's reaches,
miss anything good? No, they're showing Outriders, which is a good game. But you
Yeah.
didn't miss anything.
Yeah, it's been Outriders so far. What does the email say?
Stadia.
Next is Tomb Raider. So when the music starts, we're gonna mute it.
Video game scene 25 years ago, with guns blazing and pickaxe in hand.
I
she
can't wait for the
continues to
Fortnite
inspire
ad.
new generations today.
Phil, are you streaming
This
too?
year marks the 25th
Yeah, I am.
anniversary of
Okay,
Tomb
you gotta
Raider,
mute
and
the
we
Tomb
are
Raider
so
stream.
excited to celebrate alongside
The
fans
Tomb
of
Tomb
Raider
2021.
music.
Over the years,
We got a
we've
email of what
solved
which
solved
trailers in
ingenious
this
puzzles,
presentation
survived
were
treacherous
licensed.
threats, and saved the world many times over.
Okay.
So
She's also
that
become a
Outriders
pop
trailer
culture icon
would
who's
get
inspired
muted.
countless
Here, I'll put
fans
it there.
around the world to embrace their adventurous side
So
and
when the
to
trailer
just
for
keep moving through
Tomb
challenging
Raider
times.
starts.
We have some exciting partnership news to celebrate Lara's 25th, including the recent reveal of a Tomb Raider anime series in collaboration with Netflix and
I
Legendary
really
Television.
don't know how
And
I
talent updates
appreciate
to the
that,
next big screen
but I
installment of
really
Tomb Raider
don't
featuring
like
Alicia
that.
Vikander.
That like
Lara's
people now
also
have to
all over
start
the gaming
like
space, and
handing
we're working
out.
with talented teams on crossovers for
Like
Tom
this is
Clancy's
really
Ghost
just
Recon
dumb. Like
Breakpoint
the
and
DMCA
War
is
of
such a
the
piece of
Division's
shit
Final
fucking
Fantasy
role.
raid Exvius.
Yeah, the system sucks.
Yeah, it really
I'd
is.
rather have the heads up
Also
though,
extremely well, and we can't
and
wait
not
to
deal
share
with
No,
it
the heads
later.
up
with
is.
you in the coming
No,
months.
I
And
like the
we're
heads up. It's
thrilled to
just one of
announce
those
a Tomb
things
Raider
where it's
crossover is
like.
coming later this year from
You ever
Inside
walk
Edition,
into a
which
hotel
will allow
room
fans to
and
bring
see like a
recipes from
sign that
Lara's
says
global
"Don't do
adventures
this
back
thing,"
home.
and you go,
We're also
And the first thing I do
Yeah,
is pull out the
obviously.
Bible and chuck it out the window. Yeah.
Chance to play Lara's reboot adventure in its entirety. The Tomb Raider Definitive Survivor trilogy follows Lara's origin
it's just
from a
like,
survivor
oh
to
no, there's a
modern-day Tomb
precedent.
Raider.
Somebody already did
We've
this
only
before.
just kicked off Lara's 25-year festivities, so
I
keep
would
an eye on our social channels for more
at
discovery
specifically
content,
at the
fan
Gaylord, I
celebrations,
would
and exciting
replace
surprises
the this is
throughout the year.
hypothetical. I would replace the
If I don't
Bible with like a
survive,
fan fiction. Fallout Equestrian,
None of us will.
which has hardcover prints.
I never played the other Tomb Raiders, but I really liked the first one of the rebooted series. I really should go back and play them.
I want to because of the RTX on the one of them.
Oh,
And
really?
I started it for I literally got it so I could just see some RTX and DLSS. It's really nice. After updates, DLSS is a. And now I'm convinced DLSS is very good, but
Definitive? Is
Oh,
that on
wasn't-
Steam?
is that it? It wasn't that long. I think it should be because you know all three games are already on there.
End of our
Yep,
epic
there it
Oh,
is.
hey. There is the
Crossfire
Fortnite
is
ad. I
coming
was
to
kind of
Fortnite
joking,
Creative as
but
a playable adventure on March 23rd. Alliance Studios has been hard at work on the hub, and we can't wait for you to play it next week. Be sure to check out Fortnite Creative and Fortnite.com on March 23rd to learn more.
So shout outs to my boy
on the
Mike,
go. Use your passion
who
for
got
games.
to work with the
We're
fucking
bringing some of our
Russo
most
brothers
popular
on this
characters and
one.
brands to mobile.
Hell yeah.
Here's a look.
This is his first lead production event. Is the 0 Point event in Fortnite. So, and it's popping off really well. So good, shout outs to my boy Mike.
Is this Marvel? No, right?
This-
No, this is Just Cause Mobile.
Oh, gross.
That's why they're riding missiles. That's how I knew.
Imagine if you just made
Oh.
Just Cause with a multiplayer mode like natively or something. That'd be nuts.
And how is
That'd be
this
great.
music
That'd
not
be-
muted? That's weird. My phone can't
That's
handle
the
this.
thing is that the DMCA is like fickle. Like
Yeah.
certain copyrighted tracks, it's like, yeah, sure, go for it.
They should put this on Switch.
Okay, if Just Cause moved that fast, I'd be all about it. 100%. Because that's insane.
Honest, I never cared about Just Cause until it had multiplayer. Otherwise, it was a fun game to watch streams of. I forget who I first watched do a Let's Play of it. But otherwise, it was the multiplayer mod. Anyway,
Like,
put
this
that
is such a fantastic fucking concept, and it's on mobile.
on.
Like, Jesus Christ. The monkey paw, it curls! More Hitman Go news.
They
Is it
still,
Hitman Go or is it another sniper assassin type game?
why would they have that license still? Did they really say you can have Hitman, but you can't have the Hitman mobile game?
Nah.
I think no.
Was
This is
IO
hitting.
gonna care?
This is hitting man. Oh, never mind. It's Hitman.
Hitting man!
Hitting
I'd
man.
say not sniper assassins.
It's Kill Dude!
It's yeah.
Oh, this is the muted one, right?
Is
Yep,
this live
sounds
is
like
stream?
it.
No, it wasn't the third trailer.
Oh fuck me, mobile section. God damn it. Yeah.
Cracking up for FF7BR. Yeah, I'm a fucking simp for anything Final Fantasy 7. I'm totally gonna play First Soldier.
I'm sad that they're comparing Game Boys to mobile, but
Oh, you'll get over it.
yeah, I'll get over it.
Actually, they're comparing arcade to mobile.
Yeah, that too.
Oh, it's augmented. Oh, it's still mobile. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the third. Okay, I see what you mean. So it was just that one.
Guys weren't playing tricks on you. Square Enix Montreal and Taito are collaborating.
Was that all
on a
for
new
Space
edition
Invaders? Whoa,
Taito.
what? Did I miss something?
with an upcoming mobile game built on innovative AR
Taito.
technology. And now let's take a look at a few more delightful games from Taito.
What you got, Taito?
How playable games
That's not what I asked for.
Once you start.
This is gonna get
Again.
muted. They don't have the license for this overseas. I can tell you that.
It's also why, like, for me personally, I just don't give a shit anymore.
Toho spell
'Cause, like,
bubble.
we've already played with God and haven't been muted for it, so we're good. Toho spell bubble. Well, Max should be fucking on board with this one. Toho Tuesday is gonna be fucking sick on Max's channel.
We have discussed our second ever Toho game. I forget what it's called. I got it. It just went on sale, so I picked it up. Genso
Gradius?
Skydrift.
Nice.
Anyways, this looks cool too.
Oh, is this a Gradius collection? Or R? What do they do? Gradius or R-Type?
R-Type.
Whatever it's called.
Darius. The answer was C. Darius.
Oh, I'm behind you guys.
Bubble Bob.
Are you guys watching on Twitch or watching on YouTube?
Twitch.
Twitch.
Oh, well.
So hold on. Square has the license for all these?
I guess so.
Oh right, they're working with Taito. Sorry. Right. Forgot about
I was
that.
just looking
Ah,
at
amazing. An ad on
Look at that,
Twitch.
it's adorable.
Yeah.
Coat Gaming.
I was okay with Bubble Bobble.
Bubble Bobble's cool.
Now, unironically, bring that to Switch. Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
It's
shift our
a Steam
attention
page
to
open
our
now.
The alert didn't go through.
Come a long way since launch.
There's Marvel.
Today, Earth's Mightiest Heroes are launching on PlayStation 5, Xbox
Oh, I know why the
Series
alerts
X,
aren't
and
working because I
S, and
changed the
two
fucking
rosters
shit. God damn it.
Oh yeah, if you change that, you only change like Streamlabs link as well. If you use that.
Yeah.
This one's definitely muted, guys. So.
What the fuck is happening?
Avengers.
What the shit still? This game is flopped and it still gets insane budget.
I've heard of sunken cost fallacy from consumers, but never from like fucking developers.
Crazy.
Improved destruction.
I don't think that was the problem with the game. Dog.
Gotta
Okay,
say,
now the game's
I
improved.
really like the precedent of setting up every single next gen upgrade as a free upgrade.
Yeah, and dogs.
And dogs, dog gaming.
Did the music stop?
Haha, he's fucking dead.
What? No. What makes you say that?
And Lois.
I don't know.
Linton Francis Barton. What great timing.
Do I know you?
Watchdogs. Ames hired guns.
Surrender quietly or die noisily.
Hey, are those guys in the jetpacks not making noise?
Yeah, it feels like it's missing some sound there.
Well, they're in outer space, so there's no sound in space.
No, they're in New York.
Yeah, Space New York.
Okay.
God. I really heard essentially nothing about this game after launch.
Space York.
That kind of looks cool, actually.
Yeah, you should do that
Why
in a
is this
Marvel
content
game.
so terrible?
I mean, do that in MVC.
To the future time bridge. I've made the necessary modifications.
So, what's your plan?
I left Fury in the future when I jumped back through the time bridge. If he's alive, I'm getting him out. Then we can use this Project Omega intel to stop the end of the world.
Fair enough. Let's find him. Got eyes on the mercenaries.
Knocking loose, Kate. Knocking loose.
This reminded me about something else I was gonna mention.
The
Oh, I'm gonna
is terrible.
I'm gonna probably not get a PS5 for Yuffie, but when FF16's out, I'll worry about it then.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
Gonna hold off for Yuffie. It'll suck. I'm pretty sure there'll be plenty of things I see spoiled, but it can't possibly be that much.
You underestimate the
Now
internet.
introducing a new 10-hour campaign for Yuffie specifically.
Yeah. Yeah, she gets to leave Midgar. Have fun.
MCU designs flip-flop between S tier and absolute trash. Yeah. Is this Hawkeye?
It is, yeah.
Is it
Why
OC
does this
Hawkeye
look
or
like-
Hawkeye
Why
Hawkeye?
does he look like Agent Jones from Fortnite? Like, I don't understand what I'm looking at.
I thought they might have been through.
Well, that's the design that's in now, you know?
All these missing.
What is the design?
Jonesy.
Fucking hipster dude who showed up after work?
Yeah.
This fucking cis admin who's now, like, doing a bunch of fucking superhero shit?
You shouldn't be
A
here.
reference to the best comic?
So
Oh,
you
okay.
won't be.
Taskmaster?
Oh, look. He's an ugly
You
washed
can
up
say what you
alien
want,
in a
Josh. That's a
spacesuit.
shitty costume.
Some things never change.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's Taskmaster.
If there's one thing that you could do to make Hawkeye just be a guy, it's just put him in Joe Schmo clothes.
Yeah,
are just
a nice purple
absolutely going
t-shirt with a
nuts.
fucking crosshair on it, with a target on
This
it.
fucking Levi jeans.
It's like a Spider-Man wore a shirt with a spider on it, haha.
Yo, it's this man walked out of an Old Navy, was given a bow and arrow, and
Okay.
was like, "Let's go."
So, legit question: who's the audience for Marvel's Avengers? Because it's
That would be my friend Josh. I don't know if he still plays it anymore, but that's. I think he might give it a shot again.
Oh, look at those Phys-X.
The audience is for people who are Marbleheads, like real Marbleheads. Josh is a real Marblehead. He reads comics. He's been into it for a while now.
yeah, but that's why I was asking because it's like, wouldn't you want to also get some of the people that are into the movies? Whereas this doesn't seem to be the case.
Hasn't this raid content been announced since last year? What the fuck?
Hey, also, it wasn't mentioned, but the Tomb Raider collection's only $20 for
Wait,
the
I've
trilogy.
Oh, no.
What?
Yeah,
That's
Where?
an insane deal. Those games are really good.
yeah.
Cool, Marvel.
Yeah, it's that on Steam and PlayStation and Xbox. I don't know if it's that way on Steam. I hope it is. Actually, I think I have 2 of them already.
You have the tech.
Oh, they're on sale either way. The fucking original or the rebooted Tomb Raider, $224. Rise of the Tomb Raider, $5.99.
You get me the
and then definitive edition of Shadow is $14.80. So you're looking at about $20.
Yeah, the only one I don't have is Rise. Black Panther.
I may pick those Tomb Raiders. Maybe that's why I should replace the first Tomb Raider and then play the other two.
Yeah, maybe.
It's been so long since I played that first one. I just remember
it's a whole expansion. Okay, that's definitely a good reason to delay that.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh boy, this game apparently sucks, doesn't it?
Max liked it.
Max liked it? Are you sure?
That's what
Max said it was a disappointment, but he saw potential.
He was not 100% against it after
well,
playing
that's
the
not
demo.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
he's still
actually, I
picking
don't
up.
want to put words in his
'Cause
mouth.
wait,
I want to.
Yeah, because when you say Max liked something, I have higher expectations.
I think he enjoyed it. I don't know if he'll buy it.
I see
don't
what
know.
Phil means. I see what Phil means, rather.
Oh, has it got co-op?
Yeah, I think that if I remember correctly, I don't want to put words in his mouth, but I'm assuming he was like, I'm really upset that this game's going to be 2 hours.
Yeah, it depends. From my understanding, needs a lot of polish. Buffering for everyone, right?
Nope.
Uh-oh. Well, all right. It stopped, so.
Face your fears.
Wow, Claire, they're really making it so you're not going to get your Life is Strange news until the end, huh?
Is an adventure.
Yeah, I was saying they either start with that or end with it. Well, I just said start, but might as well.
Are we also getting more UV footage?
Next up, the world premiere of the next
Oh, that's
major Life is
Oh
Strange.
yeah, there you go.
Well, never mind. There you go. Here, I'll turn it up for you.
To Haven Springs, I hadn't seen my brother Gabe in years.
It's just so good to see you again. Welcome to Haven.
This place is pretty sweet.
Is it?
I'm glad you two met.
It looks
This is my
fucked.
best friend.
And this dude hands
Well,
me the
perspective.
best beers.
My God, it's an entire town run on craft beer.
We all knew you were coming.
For the first time in
This visually looks better than the other games, I think.
I love it.
I mean, it's the best
Oh, yeah.
looking game so far in the series.
I don't know what to believe now, except Gabe is dead.
Oh, well, shit.
Okay.
Life is Strange integrate. Fuck.
Yeah, life is fucked.
Hearing everyone talk about my brother, about the life he had here with all of you, I lost the chance to have that.
What happened to Gabe was a senseless, tragic accident.
It wasn't an accident.
Son, now is not the time.
Alex, are you okay?
Ooh, we going on a murder mystery?
They're definitely hiding something. What happened here?
With people exploring things they really shouldn't be exploring.
We help each other.
Wow, a small town of predominantly white people hiding something? Who would have thought?
You should know about me. I know what other people are feeling. I can see these auras.
I have this
Oh, just an
ability called
empath.
empathy.
Yeah.
If they're angry or sad or afraid, I feel it too. When I focus, I can even understand why they're feeling it. And if somebody's feeling something big, it infects me and I lose control. I've never told anyone. But now I can find out what's really going on.
You'll need help.
I've got your back.
You know, I like this trailer better than ever, like, seeing Life is Strange 2, because it's established that there's actually powers. In Life is Strange 2, it was like, is there powers? Or what's going on?
Welcome to the world premiere of the next major game in the Life is Strange series, developed by Deck.
Yeah, but Life is Strange 2 had
also known as
more
MXM2,
problems than were
and
their
I'm a musician
powers or
and a
not.
huge Life is Strange fan.
And I'm about to
So I'm super excited to be
DMCA
your
everyone
host
on
for
stream.
today's show. If you're
Yup.
not familiar
Oh,
with the
fuck,
games
I
Life is
wasn't paying
Strange,
attention.
it's a series of standalone adventures
Track
that explore
plays
dramatic,
after Talking
emotional
Head fades to
stories about
black.
regular people,
Who's
but with a
Talking Head?
stunning twist of the
I'm
supernatural.
assuming her.
Life is Strange.
Oh,
True
is that
Colors
as a
is
term
Jesus,
for that?
Life is Strange 2 looks
power,
really
and
bad
story.
by
So it's the
comparison.
perfect place to jump in if you're new to the series. Now, let's throw the spotlight over to Deck 9 Games director Zach Garris and Eric.
Or,
Lordy, the
yeah,
actor
after
behind
Talking
the
Heads
brand
fade to
new
black and the
Alex
hug
Trebek
scene.
for more.
Life is Strange True
Oh,
Colors
he's a
is
talking
game
head.
we at
All
Deck
right.
9 have been working on since 2017. It has been a real
Is Deck
labor
9 the
of
one
love
that
for
made
us.
the original Life is
We are
Strange?
so
or who did
delighted to
that?
share it with you today.
I don't like creepy ADR, man. Please
I don't
stop
know.
talking
About
so
how we
deep.
connect to each other. The story is driven by a complex mystery with
What do you mean,
supernatural
Phil?
elements,
You don't like
all
talking
brought
down
to
here?
life by an incredible cast, led by our new player character Alex, played by Erica
No, it was
Mori.
Don't Nod that made
What I
Life is
love
Strange.
most about Alex is she's this smart, resilient young woman who, at the start of the game, has already weathered a really difficult life in the foster care system. But she still has this hope for the future.
Oh, is this a B team working on this?
Somewhere she can find a place to call home.
It's
It
some
didn't
other
have
team.
a
It's not
number.
Don't Nod.
At the invitation of her brother, Alex travels to the town of Haven Springs. It's a fresh start.
The way it looks, they
framed
should be the
against
A-team.
beautiful mountain
Fuck.
vistas,
And I was gonna say, I just don't know.
colorful
I don't know
architecture,
if it's something that
a
Square
setting
Enix just
that
bought
embodies the
the
promise
brand from,
of every
or
small
what
town across
at this
America.
point.
It's her chance to start over in a place where she can rebuild her relationship with Gabe after 8 years apart.
Oh, buffering. Okay, well that's not good.
All right,
Still good over here.
you can turn it on now. No music.
What's the protocol for reuniting
Oh,
with your long
whoops.
lost sister after 8 years?
That was the hug scene. So.
Yeah.
In Life is Strange. True
Yeah, I'll be
Colors,
honest, for the
Alex's
B
power,
team,
or
this game just
curse,
looks
as she
better
calls
than
it,
both
the
1
psychic
and 2 already.
is an unparalleled empathic ability, the psychic power of empathy.
Why does the
It
B
allows
team
you
have
to
access to
experience
better graphics resources?
That's what I'm saying, yeah. Man, I don't know.
Under your control, and there are plenty of opportunities to use.
I was kind of
your
hoping it
powers
would be
to
like
freely
a song
explore
with
the
lyrics,
streets and spaces
so it would be a
of
lot
Haven
easier to
Springs.
identify.
On her very first day,
Oh,
at Haven
live
Springs,
karaoke and half-off
Alex
drinks.
meets our cast, including 2 new friends. And
Now,
potential
what'll be
romantic
important
interests.
about the concept of
Brian
empathy from a spiritual
Steph,
standpoint
who
is if
fans
she
may
can
recognize
also
from Life is Strange
make
Before
people
the
feel
Storm.
emotions as well. And if that's part of the power
Alex
and
thinks
that
the cast
decides
of characters
endings and
is at the heart
stuff,
of every
that
game
would
of
be
the game.
cool.
And for the first
Something
time,
tells me they
they're
didn't do
using full
that,
performance
though.
Capture technology, captured and animated
I will
here
say-
in-house at Deck 9.
Just based off what they're showing, because they're
Making
doing
this
like
the
a
most visually
almost like a
advanced
deep
entry in
dive
the
right now.
series, and the true next generation of Life
for
is
like a
Strange.
choice-driven
In
game,
Life
I
is
guess.
Strange True Colors,
I'm more interested
the
in this than
mystery
Life is
surrounding
Strange
Gabe's
2.
death is what ties everything together.
Yeah.
After Alex's brother dies in what appears to be an
'Cause
accident, Alex
I watched the
quickly
first
I mean, it
episode of
just
Life is
looks-
Strange 2, and
behind
it's
what
just
happened to him,
awful.
and she's determined
It
to
just
get
looks
the truth.
better cinematically,
That too.
graphically.
Using her
It
psychic
just looks
power
like a
of
better
empathy
experience than
can
2.
uncover what really happened.
We can't wait for you to experience Alex's journey. This is your chance to build your own future for her and for the entire town of Haven Springs.
They make it sound like you can
Thanks,
change a
guys.
lot of outcomes.
And there's
It is not Beyond Two Souls power-wise. Beyond Two Souls is a completely different thing.
As a longtime fan of Life is Strange, being even a small part of this universe and of Alex means the absolute world to me. Here's a short
Who's this
clip of
girl?
Alex feeling uncertain after
Shulk.
having a rocky
I'm
start to the
assuming.
first day.
She's the voice actor for the main character.
Okay, she's no, she's the singing voice for her.
Oh, okay.
Ah, this is what the DMCA was gonna come after.
Yeah.
Skin makes
Which doesn't make sense because it's a fucking cover. So.
float like a feather.
But what about the hug earlier?
Beautiful world.
I don't know, dude.
Well, they're gonna claim ownership of empathy.
You're so very special.
As someone who has literally never given a shit about Life is Strange, I actually am kind of interested in this one. Not to the point where I'm like super pumped for it, but like, I think aesthetically, I just could not get into Life is Strange at all. I think they just looked really bad.
Yeah.
And I also could not get past the miserable teenage speak in 1, and 2 just kind of didn't really grab me in any way. So
The exact same way after this first look.
for the second one for the culture. I know why you haven't played the second
To
one.
announce that the full game is coming out in September. That's right, the full game. You won't have to wait for the rest of the story. You can binge it all at once, or use the chapter breaks to take a much-needed emotional breather.
Yep, not episodic.
Pre-order Life is Strange True Colors right now on lifeisstrange.com. There's also
I'll try it. Sure.
Very special thing we've yet to reveal. We're delighted to announce that Life is Strange
This is Life is Strange 3.
Strange Before the Storm return in an all-new remastered collection featuring enhanced visuals and animations.
Oh, how enhanced?
Is it gonna look like True Colors?
Yeah, is it the new engine?
I was kind of hoping she would say Square Enix president super boss.
Some great news in Final Fantasy 16. Empathy is the secret hidden boss.
So it's coming out the same time as the new game?
Maybe I'll try it. I want to try True Colors for sure, but maybe I'll try this one.
True Colors Ultimate Edition. And also
How hella improved? Are you fucking kidding me, Robo? I swear to God.
Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to keep an eye on the Life is Strange
I'll keep an eye on True Colors. It seems far more interesting.
See, Claire? I got my remake last year. You get your remasters and a new game. See? It's all panning out. It's all coming up Millhouse.
From what I understand, from what I'm reading, the new ones in UE4 and the remasters are going to be in UE4.
And our final update
Okay, so that's a better engine, 100%.
Luminous Productions.
Luminous. And it's not all Western.
Oh, not fuck. I thought it was Luminous. I don't give a shit about Project Athia. Fuck Project Athia. Who gives a shit?
Everyone, I'm Ella Valinska. Today, I am super excited to finally announce that I play the lead character Frey in working title Project Athia, a brand new IP from Square Enix and Luminous Productions about a young woman in a beautiful yet threatening world.
Totally forgot what Luminous Productions was.
Super hard to create this remarkable.
I was like, Luminous? Who even knows Luminous? I'm fucking stupid.
Frey is a character I immediately connected with when this project was first brought to me, and I've had so much fun working with the team to bring the character to life
Yeah,
in
15.
performance capture and voice recording sessions. While we're not quite ready to reveal everything today, we do have a sneak peek at a brand new scene from the game and the final name to share. So please enjoy.
Final name.
Okay, well, we're finally gonna get a name for this.
Final Fantasy 15 versus. Intergrade.
Dragon Intergrade. Motherfucking Dragon Intergrade. Is that it? Is that the only thing we're gonna get?
I guess so.
Well, that and the
I
title.
mean, it doesn't even have a real name, so. Oh, now it does.
Damn.
This title sequence got more time Forspoken. Okay, well.
Oh, here you go.
You got any more for me, Project Forspoken? There we go.
Yeah, I like her movement.
Looks okay.
She is cool. I want to see
Finally,
more of
the
her.
engine.
But it will be very funny to have a Noctis mod replacement day one.
The engine is on a platform it can run on. Yay! Summer, really? That's a little whiles away.
It's probably just to like come out with like a decently like big can direct type thing. Otherwise,
I'm sure they'll
otherwise,
have
if you do, like, yeah. Otherwise, if you do like every like month and a half, you may just have like one of those ones like where it's like, we have one game.
The most okay is Square Presents.
Oh, that Balan Wonderland like shot did not look that great there.
It's really the cloak. We've said it before, but just throwing a cloak on a character is peak character design.
I mean, yeah. I think her model looked amazing. I think the game looks incredible, and it looks like it runs at a frame rate, which is super great.
Yeah, I just want to see combat. But I mean, I would at this point, you know, they got it at the very end of 15, so I trust their combat.
I don't know who is the director for this new project.
Right.
I think that's like honestly the most perplexing thing for me personally, is just trying to figure out who the hell is the one that's like going to be taking the helm of it, and that'll decide my general hype level for it.
At the very least, it has a team an entire team in studio that knows the engine and knows what they're doing with it now.
Yeah, it only took an entire generation in one game to figure it out, but you're sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's cool. It's a cool thing. I like it a lot. But I just don't know much. All right, is it time for the recap? Are we recapping?
If you want to, yeah. Yeah, you can we can recap if you lead.
Okay, I'll lead. Sure. Outriders.
Okay.
Outriders is a really cool game that if anyone can try the demo out, please go ahead. It's pretty much available on all platforms if you're into shooting games that actually feel like a decent shooting game. I don't know about the progression and the loot just yet. Gotta wait until the full game finally comes out.
I was gonna say that's gonna be it's a $60 title, right?
Yeah, it is.
Not
that's
anything else.
The biggest problem.
No, I'd rather it be that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
They're
Yeah.
not gonna run it as a game as a service. $60 is fine.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, and I think that's for me is that what I've been trying to tell people is like the biggest selling point is that no, it's a game. You know,
right.
It's not something where you have to sit there and think about whether or not you gotta like put so much time into it. It's like, no, it's a game that's just gonna have an ending that you can come back to it and progress at your own rate, however you want, however much time you want to spend. That's great. I love games that just respect my fucking time, and I appreciate that they're trying to do that here.
Yeah, I don't want to grind a battle pass. I'll tell chat about battle passes. I was looking up our next sports game in our next sports stream, and I looked at the golf PGA Tour 2K21. Because I thought, I saw a screenshot where it had a character creator similar to NBA. It is not similar to NBA in most any cases. I started it up, and most everything cosmetic-wise is locked behind a pass. So we're not doing a golf game. No golf team, sorry.
Fan-fucking-tastic. You love to see it.
We're not golfing on Nuketown?
Nope, sorry.
Number one.
If it wasn't for that,
morale.
2K21 PGA is supposed to be really good, but it's a shame.
I'll wait for Mario Golf.
I think it turned up.
Yeah, we'll wait for Mario Golf.
I don't know. Volume comes and goes. What was next of interest?
Okay, so let's move ahead. Yeah, the Tomb Raider
I'm gonna
Anniversary
replay through the first
Collection.
one. Yeah.
I liked the first one. The little bits and pieces I played in the second one I thought were really cool. I think $20 is a steal. I think this is a next generation title as well, like with the next generation enhancement. I'm not sure if that was the case.
Yeah, whole trilogy
yeah,
for $20. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna
If you
replay
guys
through
haven't
the
played
first
these
one to play
games-
the other two. Fuck it.
Yeah, if you guys haven't played these games, play them. They're really good games. The only problem is that, like, you know, when they've come out, there was other games that were worth your attention, like, as well.
And they're heavy comparisons to Uncharted, which were valid, but
I always
you know.
prefer Tomb Raider over Uncharted. But that's just me.
It's also more accessible because you can play it anywhere.
It's a different. I honestly think that the Tomb Raider game is a little different than Uncharted. I think it's getting the bad rap of being an Uncharted title because of the fact that like there's set piece moments and stuff like that. But if we're gonna define everything with like third person set pieces as being it's Uncharted, then we might as well just say that like Modern Warfare did it first. But like I get why like it came out at a time, at least the first one did, came out at a time where like that totally made sense to say. But honestly, when you play the games, they are drastically different. In fact, they're almost like low-key open world or large area survival games. It's really weird.
I would like to put it in the same vein of kind of like the Hitman games, where they're not as large, but they're little sandboxes almost. So you have a little more freedom. That's what I would put it as.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
The reason I remember liking the first one and why I want to play the others now is that combat was really satisfying. It was really goddamn satisfying, whether you're using bow and arrow, gun, whatever it is, the pickaxe.
Yeah, no, Laura kicked ass in this fucking trilogy. Like she, combat always felt really good, no matter what. But yeah, that's a sick deal. Moving on to things that the monkey paw curling, Just Cause Mobile. Apparently looking like it's going to have a large multiplayer-centric effort. I don't know how this is going to work out. I think that so many developers are trying to create experiences that just don't think are going to fundamentally work on a mobile space. I haven't seen that a bit. It already kind of causes consoles to chug super hard. So like, how the fuck are they going to make this work?
I totally thought that when I was first seeing like Call of Duty mobile. But when I worked in retail in the back room, that is what some people were constantly playing on their break, was Call of Duty Mobile together. Like, I don't know how you're doing that. You are using your touchscreen for it, but whatever.
Well, I've seen Call of Duty Mobile before, and that game running the way it does is fucking insane to me. So there's definitely a precedent being set up for that. I forgot there was even a Fortnite section. Who cares? Oh, no, there wasn't. It was just because of Lara Croft.
Yeah, it was just
It
Lara.
was just an ad. It's whatever.
I guess the next game was Hitman. We're gonna move over that. Nothing of values there. Space Invaders mobile port. Okay.
AR.
Yeah, specifically AR.
Something. I don't think they went into much detail. They just said there's an AR game.
You know, I really, it's like people trying to do the whole AR thing right now after the Pokemon Go craze. I don't think there's anybody who can do it. I don't think we'll ever be able to recapture the time of literally everyone and their mother walking outside and playing Pokemon and engaging in real life gym battles. Like,
I don't even know anyone that would use the AR mechanic though.
Like in Pokemon Go?
Yeah.
No, that's all people used in
No. The optional where it augmented reality, as in the character is there, and you throw the Pokeball at it.
Oh, instead of the cartoony background, you mean?
Instead of the cartoony background, it projects on your camera.
No, tons of people did that I know. Like, I'm telling you, this was such a massive thing for us down here. I remember nights going out to dinner, and after dinner, people would be like, "Do you guys want to go to UCF and see which is the university around here, and see if we can capture some Pokemon?" And the entire campus at 12 o'clock was, and I would look at the thing, and I would look, and it's like, yeah, they're just looking at a picture. They're not looking at the background. I know the background you're talking about. Like they're just using the AR function too. So.
Yeah, that's all I mean. Of course, people played it, but yeah.
Yeah, went out of their way to go to area. But no, I don't know. It looked out of place whenever you had the Pokemon in the real background, so it was always nicer to.
My camera sucked, so.
That too, depending on phones.
So I mean, it's a cool concept for Space Invaders, but it's Space Invaders, yeah. And Bubble Bobble got overlooked. I think that was the retro highlight there was Bubble Bobble. Looked pretty cool.
Yeah, and that one said it had a Steam page, so I'm looking for it.
Yeah.
But I don't see
Just shoot him up, Darius, or whatever it's called.
Next was Avengers.
Oh boy. So this is
it exists still.
Yeah, talking about, fucking kicking a horse when it's down, or however the phrase goes, man. That's oof. All the news coming out about like the miserable earnings, the amount of money that's being spent on this project that they're not getting back in any capacity. Someone made a very good statement in that they might be setting up to go fucking free to play soon. I mean, they already have the architecture ready. They already have like the systems in place to where they could absolutely do a free to play model. And I think if you want to like generate more interest in this game, yeah, I would hop on for a little while on a PC if I wasn't playing free to play. The game was fun enough to where I was like, this is all right, not $60 worth of fun, because I'm not a Marvel fan to say the least. But yeah, Hawkeye's out with his other person. They look okay. It's whatever.
Why couldn't it just be a character action game of a bunch of Marvel characters, though, and then it has some expansion?
Because they needed to make money. They wanted it to make more money. No, they wanted to make more money. Because, okay.
Then why'd you ask?
You're coming off of the backs of one of the most popular and successful movie franchises of all time, and you, as a bullshit AAA corporate company, are not going to go, yeah, let's milk this fucking cow for all it's worth? Are you kidding me? It was a bad decision, and guess what, Pop? You are entirely right. The game would have been better if it was just a adventure game that was like a brawler or like a character action game that, was okay, but like the entire looting aspect and games as service live thing, really is what destroyed a good portion of this game's general credibility and overall just fun factor for a lot of people. I know a lot of my friends who got on board for a little bit and just were at that point they were just like, man, fuck, we tried, we put our good effort in, but this game is just not fun after a certain point. Mm-hmm. So it's a shame. We'll see how it works out. If it goes free to play, that'll be very spicy. Balan Wonderland is a video game that reminds me of the good old days of the Sega Saturn, and that makes me happy. I haven't played it. Max played it. He said he enjoyed his time with it as far as I remember, but the potential seems to be held back by what was it you were saying, Austin? What was the problem?
Well, it had a lack of polish.
Well,
it was very unpolished.
Not good. But yeah, nothing to say about this one from me personally. I'm not really a big platformer guy. I'm not a collect-a-thon kind of dude. But for people who are into it, I hope that they enjoy the experience that they're given and that it's not shitty. So.
Yeah.
Life is Strange, True Colors. The B team apparently has access to a much better engine than the A team, and nobody knows why. This is the first time I've ever been personally interested in a Life is Strange game. It's not really blowing me away with its concept. Yeah, I mean, it just seems a little bit more real. You know what I mean? It doesn't seem like it's going to be...
And honestly, I'll still defend that first game. The first game's okay still. It's just the second one that's really out of place. It's
yeah,
weird.
I would always look at footage of the second one and go like, does anybody like this? Like, are people like really into this right now? Because it doesn't look that great. So I don't know, man. Like I'm hoping that this game doesn't have the same problem, but we'll see what happens going forward. Then I did announce the remaster of the I guess Life is Strange, and the other, I'm assuming the prequel that came before it as well, or came after it as well.
Came after, yeah. Again, another one that's weird because that was a B team, and also there was a lot of controversy because they couldn't get Ashley Birch back to voice Chloe because of the voice actors strike at the time.
The voice actor strike, yeah.
So
100%.
that's like a really weird game, and also it's just, I don't think it was all that interesting. It didn't really add much, unfortunately.
I don't know. Life is Strange has always been a really weird series for me because I like games with fun stories and stuff like that, and everyone that I personally have talked to that has played the game enjoys that series of games, or specifically the first game. But there's a level of acceptability that I have when it comes to like dealing with like the really, really poorly written teenage subculture that I already saw bits and pieces of. Here, not getting those vibes anywhere near as bad, but I'm definitely gonna be like, it's definitely a super hard hipster affair, which is fine.
I mean, you can just tell from the town, like.
Yeah. The town looks like it runs entirely off of craft beer and like fucking finger foods. Like that's about it.
It looks pretty, but it's like, do some landscaping. You're just letting grass grow all over the tile.
Yeah, 100%.
It looks overgrown. It's nice. It's funny. It's very funny.
And then finally we got an announcement of Project Athia is now considered a game called Forspoken. I don't know. There's a lady. She said, "Is that a motherfucking dragon?" So obviously it's an isekai. She's in another world, and she has powers, and she can dash across the landscape. She moved very quick. She do be running though. So that looks cool. It'll be great to see the team actually have a game effort that utilizes the engine that they spent so fucking long creating and synced so much fucking money into.
Yeah.
Very interested to see how going forward how they handle this. I'm assuming that Luminous Studios is going to be the only like Square Enix division that's using this engine, because like how just Division 2 is still using. I think fucking was it confirmed that FF16 is running on a version of Crystal Tools?
It's definitely not Unreal, so it might be.
Yeah, I think it's running on a version of Crystal Tools. So I think between the divisions, they're going to be utilizing their own engines. Yeah,
because I thought that was interesting, because remakes going forward on UE4, Kingdom Hearts anything would be UE4.
Yeah.
But
I think
16
Nomura like has most of his like experience in, and him and his team, so it totally makes sense.
Yeah.
Altogether, I mean, it was fine. Wish we got a little bit more Project Athia footage, or rather, Forspoken.
You're probably gonna see if anyone didn't see the lineup of what was gonna be here, or see the expectations. Or literally what is on this screen. This screen here was here before we started, so you had the expectations. So we knew what to expect. So, yeah, it was all right.
It was fine. It was perfectly fine.
Yeah.
The fact that I came away from it being like, hey, this thing, that thing, those things look cool is good enough for me now.
I will spend at least $20.
I mean, I already did. I got the other Tomb Raiders. Good job, Square.
Yeah. So
put them on sale.
That's pretty great. All right, I'm gonna start ending the stream. So
yeah,
hey guys, letting me crash the party for a bit.
Yep.
Appreciate you.
Yep, of course.
Yeah, no worries.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye, Phil.
Anyway, so and for us, tonight is Thursday, so we're not gonna do Pokemon tonight. We're gonna do Animal Crossing, 1 year anniversary stream. since I streamed the first night the game came out and showed the island, we'll look at how the island's doing a year later. And then tomorrow night's gonna be, tomorrow's our last Monster Hunter night. Wow, this week flew by. We're probably not gonna do Fatalist, I'm not ready for that. But we will play a good chunk of Monster Hunter tomorrow night. I don't know, I'll try to spend as much time as I can like farming that, because it'll be the last I play of World after then, because Rise is out next week, so. And then Saturday is gonna be Rave, and Sunday, assuming he's continuing Valheim, Pop will be live on Monday with probably something new.
Maybe just Tomb Raider. Maybe we'll do the trilogy.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
It's been so long since the first one. I don't think I ever played it on G2B.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the other two are brand new, so.
That's another good game that will look good and will stream good.
So, I'm gonna for now. You know what? I'll plan on Tomb Raider. That's what I'll say. Plan on Tomb.
And then Tuesday will be I'll continue Pokemon. I got a bunch of Pokemon off stream and named a bunch, so we're ready to continue on that front. Wednesday will be Cal. And that's what we got for the week coming up. And also Cal's continuing Doom 2016. So that's the plan. Thanks everyone for tuning in. See you all tonight with Animal Crossing. And if you have the game, feel free to join in. The island will be open. So thanks everyone for joining. And until next time, go to bed.
Go to bed.
Take a nap.